You are an ass. To think that how you feel I'm treating other people and you don't find me attractive.
Hi guys, let's talk about how Christine from Sister Wives is suing Kody. Yes, I repeat, suing Kody. And we have the teasers for season 19, episode 2 to break down. And also a super random interview Robin did with TLC where she basically says she sucks at reality TV. So let's get into it. Let's start with the suing because this kind of took me by surprise this week. Christine is not playing with Kody anymore. She's going after child support, which I'm sure Kody thought he could maybe get away with not paying or something. And lawyers are now fully involved. The gloves are off. They've been off, but now they're really off. Which I will link in my description. It said Christine, 52, filed a lawsuit against Kody, 55, on Monday, September 16th, asking for the custody of their 14-year-old daughter, Truly. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, Christine is looking to establish the paternity of their youngest child as Kody's name is not featured on Truly's birth certificate. Totally a polygamous thing. I think they had mentioned that dads were often kept off the birth certificates, but now things are different. Like, how are you supposed to get child support if they're not on the birth certificate? The article also says, in addition to seeking custody, Christine reportedly asked the court for child support and a domestic relations injunction, which would prevent the two from engaging in domestic violence or harassment and making decisions regarding their children without the other's approval. I wonder if something happened to spur this on. You know, this is a big, bold move, and a move that I'm sure Kody is super upset about, not knowing what he'll be ordered to pay and all that. No love is lost there between Kody and Christine, but drama for sure. Maybe next will be Janelle lawyering up about Coyote Pass or something. Justice for Janelle, people. Kody's worst fear is poverty. Remember, he said that. But honestly, if everyone just starts to sue him, his worst fear may be closer than he thinks. Now, let's move on to the teasers that have dropped for Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 2. The episode description says, Janelle considers leaving Flagstaff for good. As she and Maddie look at land in Montana, Kody learns that Mary is asking their church for a release, their religion's word for divorce. Christine and Aspen throw Isabel a welcome home party. So I don't know which storyline is going to be the top one, but spoiler alert, Maddie and Janelle did not move to Montana. Janelle bought land in North Carolina. Fans that follow Sister Wives news know this absolutely for sure. And that's what's irritating me about the season. It's a big teaser of like, oh, will Janelle move to Montana? And it's so anticlimactic because we all know that she doesn't. So I don't know, like, what are we even watching? The first teaser is from People magazine, and it's about Kody and Janelle and their messy Coyote Pass financial mess, basically. Janelle says she still lives in Flagstaff and that she doesn't know how to get a divorce, and I guess she doesn't really need one at this point. She talks to Maddie about how Kody just keeps putting off what to do about paying off Coyote Pass or whatever. She says that for her and Mary, you know, Coyote Pass is the only asset that they would be taking from the marriage. I mean, imagine how frustrating that your only asset is held hostage by Robin and Kody. I mean, please. Basically, if they don't pay right away or like at a set date, they might lose the land. And Janelle is like, surely your dad will want to pay that off. And Maddie's face is thinking, wow, what a disaster, right? Kody says that he's not giving Janelle, one of the landowners, by the way, information about the property because he doesn't trust her and that basically he thinks it will go through, and I quote, the gossip mill of their broken family. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. And also, spoiler alert, I think they do end up paying off the land because it would have been devastating if they just paid all that money and lost it. Next teaser is from Entertainment Tonight. Kody is sitting on the porch of his McMansion, sun in his eyes, and he's basically saying that Mary wants a official release of their marriage within their church. I guess that's still important to her. She makes a comment like, yeah, I don't want to be bound to him for eternity. So it's a hint that Mary may still believe in that through their church. Mary was raised, and for generations, she's been in that religion. It's not like Kody, who just decided he was part of that religion later on. Mary just wants to cut all ties in all ways, and Kody is resistant. The church he was so dedicated to, he seems to just... Okay, so did I miss the memo of the fact that Kody decided he was not in the church anymore? When did this happen? It's kind of interesting because he's so anti here. So he told Mary he didn't want to acknowledge the authority of the church leaders, which is pretty bold. Kody says, and I quote, "I don't want to be accountable to this church and their BS." So he's not just kind of saying, no, I kind of don't want to be part of that church. Like he really doesn't like them or something. And as he opens up his car, a voiceover comes on, and then he says, "I just need her to go away. It took forever for her to leave." What an absolute vile thing to say in this moment. I did not see him being direct and telling Mary ever, like, listen, it's over, you can go, or whatever. I see it as he wanted to keep her around, and this is a terrible, terrible thing to say. I could just imagine Mary's face watching that. And finally, how can we not talk about Robin's little Get to Know Me segment with TLC this week, where she had to answer a couple questions. I'm pretty sure she was contractually obligated or something. She just didn't seem like she was excited to do this. And she had to describe herself, and she says she has good intentions to make sure people around her are emotionally safe. Okay, Robin, that is not something people usually say about themselves. They're like, I like purple, or I like to do this. But she's like, no, I make sure that people are emotionally safe, which is like something that people are accusing her of not being, which is ironic. Anyways, she also says she's really shy and cautious with people. She also says she's not made for reality TV. It's not her gig or whatever. Almost like she's too good for it. I don't know. I guess Robin should just quit then. She's basically saying, oh, the show that made me so much money, it's actually not really for me. Like, I'm not really good at it. I don't really like it. Like, I don't know. That's interesting. She also said that the title of her autobiography would be Misunderstood. So Robin definitely thinks that she's getting like a bad rap or something unjustifiably. And she's probably aware that fans, have all these terrible things to say about her at all times. Part of me does feel bad she of all the online comments and stuff, but hey, like, it's a tangled web. All right, guys, thanks so much for listening the whole way through. I'll be back with the full recap of Season 19, Episode 2. So I'll be back soon. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.